Association. Put your hands up, make some noise for your boy. Kenny Black, the music machine.
What up, bro?
DJ Lama, Lama. You already know Mr. Northeast is in the building. Let's go, Lama. What? Put them hands up. I wanna see L's in the air right now. Put your L's up. Put your L's up. Lama worldwide. Lama worldwide. Let's go. L's up. L's up. Everybody L's up. L's up. L's up. Everybody L's up. Lama. 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 Let's go. Yeah. Come on. Let's go. From the humble start in Humble Park. 1977 it all began. What? One man, one mission, one dream. That's right. Lama International worldwide. They said it couldn't happen. They said it couldn't be done. 40 years later, we're still proving y'all wrong.
And just like that, we kick off another Monday right here on Lama Station. Welcome, everybody. I am Taino. I am your host, directly from the Motor City Studios in Detroit, Michigan. What a show are we going to have today? You guys have no idea. This all started brewing in the background, and it's actually, I'm actually really excited. I thought I was going to have like one or two guests, and it's like, whoa. Guest overload, which is awesome. I'm so excited. But don't forget, guys, that with this signal, we connect over 25 countries around the world with a message of brotherhood that transcends colors, flags, borders, languages, and all those fake lines on the map. We are one. We are the only broadcast station of the Latin American Motorcycle Association. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Lama Station. Okay, I got that out. That's always a mouthful. And don't forget, guys, as you guys come in and sign in and you know get ready to hear everything we got to say today and check out what we got to show you guys. Don't forget, guys, that you guys can contact us using all of our social media platforms. Of course, Facebook.com/The Lama Station, Lama.station2017 That is, I got to close something here that is dinging. That is our email. So feel free to email us there, send us pictures, videos, anything you cannot send. But you know what? Most people like to use the Lama hotline, which is the 1-407-516-3402. That is a Lama hotline. Send videos, pictures, comments, concerns, questions. And if you just want to be a guest, that's it. All you got to do is hit us up right there. Want to check out our pictures and videos? At Lama_station. That's your Instagram. And of course, we are simulcasting right now on both Facebook and YouTube at the same time. All you got to do is go to YouTube, type the word Lama Station on the search bar, and make sure you hit that notification bell, like, subscribe, and of course hit that notification bell. Lets you know 30 minutes before we start our live event, or if we upload anything, that's usually going to be on there. Also, before I bring these amazing people on, don't forget, Lama Station is always looking for reporters. So if your chapter does not have a reporter yet, all you have to do is contact that super number. Again, where's that number at? There it is, 1-407-516-3402. Let us know you would like to be a reporter, and you know, we'll get with you. Of course, you will need your president's permission, and that's it. Yeah, once your president gives you permission to be part of this amazing group, we'll worry about teaching and showing you what to do. You just can't be camera shy. You got to be like all these cool people I got right here today. And I got so many people actually here today. Am I missing somebody? I'm missing somebody that's not on the camera for some reason. I don't know who that is, but I know I got enough anyway. So I don't want to miss him out just because that person hasn't turned on their camera. I don't know what the deal is. So if you guys know who that is and want to help them, that'd be awesome. So don't forget, guys, every week, every Monday, I am my job is actually keeping me after hours a little bit longer than I was used to. Normally I was home by 5:30. Now I'm getting home almost at 6:30 due to a couple of things happening at the job and different shifts where I now got to cover about an extra hour. So I've pushed the show to 8 o'clock. Let's see how that plays out. It seems to we're still getting the same type of reception from our viewers, so I don't think it'll change. If anything, it might allow people on other time zones to actually be able to join, because normally, say we start here at 7 p.m. Eastern, we might not be able to get people that are in Central Mountain Time because they're still at work. So maybe pushing the show an hour will allow some more people to be able to watch live. I know they still watch after because I get all the alerts, them putting comments on the show even after it's off the air. So that's awesome. I appreciate that from the bottom of my heart. But that being said, let's go ahead and start bringing all these cool people we have here. And then I'm just going to go around the table and I'm going to let them start introducing themselves. I think I got everybody in. I think I did. I think so. I'm gonna go ahead and let them introduce themselves in the order that you see yourself on the screen from immediately to my right. Go ahead and introduce yourself, introduce your chapter, and then of course, whatever.
Hello, everybody. I'm Delvis Rodriguez. I'm president of Lama, Newark, New Jersey.
Newark, New Jersey is in the house. Hey, y'all got something coming up?
Say again?
Y'all got something coming up?
We do. We have a major event coming up. It's our 25th anniversary event. We've been in existence since 1997 in Newark, New Jersey. It's one of the older chapters in Lama. So we're celebrating our 25th. It's going to be big, bad, and ugly. So we're looking forward to having everybody here. I have the other members of our board here as well to help support and endorse this event today.
Absolutely. Well, we're going to definitely talk about that. To your right, I believe, if everybody's watching the same screen I'm watching, to your right, we got Lama, Edmonton, Canada, who I've been, Mr. George from Lama, Edmonton. George, do you have a club name or is it George?
Well, everybody calls me Mr. H. Where is it here?
Okay.
Mr. H. Wax on, wax off kind of thing from martial arts, you know. Hi, I'm George from Edmonton, Alberta. We're fairly new. We just celebrated our 2nd anniversary. We had the pleasure of Mario coming down with the Islas and Lou, and everybody came. They drove thousands of miles to come up, and we had a bunch of chapter guys go down to the border, pick them up, escort them back, and they had a barbecue on a Saturday, and then we had one hell of a spread at a local hot spot, and boy, we had everything
We've seen the pictures.
Pig to everything.
We've seen the pictures. Yeah, Mr. Nieves, Mr. Mario Nieves left Branson, Missouri from our national rally and made his way up to Edmonton via Utah, I believe. I believe he stopped in Salt Lake City, Utah to visit the chapter we have there. It's an organizing chapter. Made it to you guys, then went to Vancouver, hung out there, and now he's making his way south, I believe. So
yeah, he's already crossed the border again. So
yeah, he's already. I saw some pictures of him in Seattle. So he was already on that side. All right, so below me, go ahead and introduce yourself and tell people where you're from and who you are.
Hi, I'm Bibi, the Lama Station reporter for Lama Newark in the house.
That's right. Bibi does an amazing job every time. All these events, you know, when and of course, guys, don't think that you know we can't always make every event, but when we do make these events, we work our necks and our tails off. And you know what? I have to. While I have you here, Bibi, I want to say thank you, and thank you to your president for allowing you to take on this task, right? Because guys, I know, and you, George, you just came on board as a correspondent and reporter here. We do this for fun. We do this for, you know, while you guys are sitting there having your drinks and enjoying your food, here we are working the whole event, making sure we catch the pictures, make the videos, make the interviews. You know, there's times when where's she? Okay, she's not in my studio. Miss Troubles looks at me and goes, like, can we have a dance? Can we have a drink? But I really want to thank you from the bottom of my heart. I appreciate all that you do. I've been granted the position to be your correspondent, pretty much kind of oversee schedule, and you know, whenever you guys make it, when you guys send all the information over to us to make sure that it goes up on Facebook and we share it, because that's the goal, right? If anybody thinks that this Lama Station thing is for self-glory, then y'all don't understand what we're doing. All right, and we do this because we want to share it, and not just my chapter, not just your chapter, Newark or Edmonton. We want to share all the chapters. So we want all the chapters to eventually have a reporter. So thank you, Bibi. Thank you for that. And all right, the beautiful lady to your right there, Bibi.
Hi, I'm Valerie. I'm Lama Newark's treasurer.
Hey, Valerie. So you're the one that has the biggest headache.
Correct. Keeping track of the money,
I'm
collecting
gonna
the dues.
Listen, oh my God, I'm gonna tell you, I'm president of my chapter, and let me tell you, man, when the members come to me talk about, or even when we recruit somebody and the new member, and I do a lot of the interview and you know and try to bring the person in, and when I finally get the person to say yes, I'll join, the first thing they do is try to hand my whoa. See that girl over there? Yeah, go talk to her, right? But no, yeah, I just want to get it out the way. Yeah, with her. So I get the headache. I want nothing to do with it, man. I will oversee it. I will, you know. But that's it. I'm glad to have people just like you. So thank you for that. All right, to your right was that young man right there.
What's going on, Roberto? Is Lama Nork on the MTO?
Oh man,
I like your beard. Mine stopped growing about here.
Mine starts growing more on one side, so I got to keep it short.
A lot of patience, man. It takes a lot of patience to grow.
I'm glad my wife hasn't seen you yet. She's into gnomes right now.
Oh. Hey, speaking MTOs, man, that is that's a job in itself. I mean, keeping track of all the rides and who makes it there and adding the miles, especially now that you guys are having a 20th anniversary, being able to make sure that everybody signs in and we collect all the data so that we can make the proper awards at the end of the event. And I mean, so that's a job in itself. And I'm gonna tell you, I am so proud of my board personally. So I can only imagine, 20 years. You said, Davis?
25
years. Yeah, 25 years. Wow. That's. I'm shooting for that. I'm number two. I'm a number two. So
a silver anniversary. Right?
That's right. And the beautiful lady down at the bottom of the screen.
I'm Marina Torres, Lama North VP.
Hey, VP. Hey. And you know what? I get so excited when I see ladies, when I see damas on the board, right? Because that's exactly what we preach. That is exactly what we we just tell people, hey, we have look at that, damas de Lama. All right, listen, I haven't even been through the chat, and I have like 1,500 chats of people just shouting out. So let's go through them for a little. Oh my God, Jesus! I'm trying to scroll up as much as I can. Let's start with this guy right here. Also, one of our reporters, Alex Borrero. Lama Mid City's in the house. What's happening, mi gente? Sergio Ochoa Lama Elgin is in the house. Let's see, who do I got? Donnie Garcia, Lama Northwest reporting. Okay, what is this right here? Hola, Coca-Cola. I don't know. Who's that?
Evelyn, that's Evelyn.
Okay.
Very active on Facebook. Live.
Lama Redding is in the house. Buffalo representando. That's what. Maribel, what's going on, sister? Thank you for being here. Let me see. Harold Rude Boy Carmen's. Oh, Lama Norg's in the house. Hey. Lama Violent, New Jersey is in the house saying what's up. Jack's Beach, Maribel is in the house. Let me see who else we got here. Ken Gibbs. I'm trying to catch them all. Look at that. Ken Gibbs. What? Lama Edmonton.
That's my brother. He's our new MTO, actually.
MTO, I see that, man. Congratulations.
And we're both still P's. We're still prospects.
Hey, listen. I remember when I first requested the chapter, and the chapter was awarded, and so of course we all started with P's, and we rode over to Lorain to visit. They're really the closest one to us, about 2.5 hours, 3 hours. So we rode over to Lorain, Ohio, and they took us for an amazing ride. Well, at the end, we ended up at a beach, big old parking lot, nice little beach, just to catch the breeze, wind down. And a friend of theirs that is another MC out there just kind of pulled over and he goes, "Hey, is that a new club, the P's? Like, who's the P's? Is it a new club?" She was like, No, they're us. They're just prospects. He goes, "A president's a prospect?" I'm like, "Oh, that's how it works, man." So, yeah, but we went through the process just like that. Look what Danny's saying. Danny said he's watching us on the big screen. Danny, send me a picture on WhatsApp of you checking it out on the big screen. I can't. I gotta see that. I gotta see that. Let me see. All right, so here we go. Let me see. Let's keep going. LPA is in the house, Alberto. Thank you. God, I'm trying to catch him. Yeah, LPA. Man, they where's it at? Right over there. Hold on, I gotta put it on the big screen. There it is, right over there. Yep.
There they are.
That's LPA. I don't know. I need something more back here. Something from Edmonton back here. I'm just saying.
Oh, there's lots. It all depends on what your taste is, buddy.
I'm definitely gonna send you one.
I'll take something simple. It could be your flag. I mean, you see, we got flags from Lares, from Puerto Rico. We got. It doesn't have to be from the club. It can just represent your city. I'd just love to represent you guys. Poinciana did it big. Yeah, something like that, brother. Yeah. Oh,
we could send something. We're gonna have to send something, baby.
Yeah,
Yes, definitely.
absolutely. I don't care what it is. Look, Elgin sent something small, but hey, there it is. That's an Elgin patch. It's a little square one right there. I mean, it doesn't matter. I just want to represent every chapter out here.
You guys want some snow?
No, we're good. I'm in Detroit. I get enough of that.
We're gonna send you a challenge coin. See if you can put that up somehow.
That's what's up. I'll put it up. I'll it'll be on that wall. Oh, that's beautiful, brother.
They're gonna be for sale at our event as well. $15 for our
There we go. There we go. That's beautiful right there.
Symbol on it. It's
I like that yellow on the back. Yeah, on the other side. Yeah.
It memorializes our the death of two of our boys. So it's in memory of them.
Absolutely.
We challenge coins. So they're going to be for sale at our event for $15, and we'll send you one. Maybe some way you could post it on that wall with some Scotch tape or something.
It'll go up there. I promise you. I got what I got up there. That's we'll get it up there.
Wait a minute. We're gonna give it to you in person.
So we'll get up there.
I know. I'll see you at the event. We'll give it to you in person.
That's
right.
I gotta be there.
Yes, you gotta have it here.
That's true.
That's how I gotta do it.
No better way to get it. You have to come and get it.
Yeah, there you go.
But look at my schedule, because I said that's why I took on this new project. By the way, I don't know if you guys know, I work for OSHA, and we took on a new big project. There was an unfortunate fatal accident, and they put up on board, and an OSHA rep has to be there for the next 90 days.
Wow.
So there's two of us, but let's see what my schedule looks like. It kind of trumped a couple of plans I had, but Mr. Bean from Lama, Orlando is finally home from his trip to Egypt, back to his home town in Egypt. So I'm glad to see he's doing better. He got a little sick out there. He said it's looking like the Brady Bunch today. I love it. Let me see. Rochester, New York is in the house. Cindy Blanco says, BB.
Hi,
That's
sis.
Lama Newark. She's Lama Newark.
Yeah, listen to this. BB. You guys gonna say nothing to your press? Lunchbox saying, Lama Empire, good evening to all. Oh my God, I'm trying to get to everybody, man. Saludos, Lama Manasa. Hey, listen, I was given a video and I couldn't upload it, but let's take a second. Let's congratulate Lama Manassas on receiving their city patch.
Congratulations.
Yeah, man. Lama Manassas, Virginia, on receiving the city patch. And I believe it was just this weekend at Washington, D.C. Which, by the way, man, looked like a lot of fun. So BB replies, hello, everybody. Hey, so this, I'm going back on the comments, right? It says, no. Business managers have the biggest headaches. Guys, you guys know I wish I can get everybody up there. Danforth is saying, Lama Newark rocks. Saludos desde Lama Austin.
Thank you.
Yeah, saludos. The John Repullo from Naples, San Antonio is in the house. Man, Alberto El Trailero is in the house. Lama Austin Poconos is in the house. Luis Medina, that's one of my Detroit guys, says, whoa. Let me see what else. Man, I'm trying to catch. You guys are going too quick on me, man. Jose Pacheco, Lama Newark is in the house. Right, man, that's what's up. Maribel, what did you say here? Do a shout out to Mighty Mike, 2022 national champ here at Lama Jacks Beach. Congratulations to him. Man, I wish I could catch them all, man. Congratulations to Lama Manassas. Yes, I'm catching up now. Lama Newark again. Elisa Pacheco's here. Let me see. Brick City. Congratulations.
Yeah. That's Lama Newark, baby.
Hey, that's right. Look at that. You know what? Hashtag Lama Newark today. Go ahead, guys. Hashtag Lama Newark. See how many of those I can get. And of course, hashtag Lama Edmonton. I don't want to overshadow Mr. George here. That is here with us. That's right. So listen, guys. Wow, what a pleasure. Let's get those formalities out the way. Now let's conversate. What a pleasure to have you guys here. Thank you, guys. Oh wait, I can't miss this one. Our national business manager, Mr. Roger Turpin, 305 is in the house. Do you guys know what LSGS means?
LSGS. No.
Lama Station Gringo style. Lama Station Gringo style. He dubbed it, and that's what it's been. Lama Orlando. There they are. Look, there they came. I'm in Newark. Let's get the prospect in the house. Yeah, Lemon Newark.
Strong.
All right, in about 5 minutes, we're gonna swap it, and let's see how many more of those more Lama Newarks I get, and then we'll get the Lama Edmonton to honor all of our guests we got here. So, wow, it's awesome to have you guys here, and I'm actually happy to have George here also. When he says we're still both P's, when he said that, and it's an honor because we've all been in that P. Look at it, he's going to show us that P, that beautiful P.
Proud P.
Yeah, absolutely. P for proud. And let me tell you, we've all been there, and not all of us have been a P and with a officer's position, which is, to me personally, it was a bigger challenge because now I had this big shoes to fill of a position that I wasn't 100% aware how to do it. You know what I mean? And trying to learn from the bylaws and I'm going to tell you, man, what I love the bylaws because, I mean, it helps me run my chapter, absolutely. But in a way, to me, sometimes they're a headache because the bylaws are almost like the Bible. Not that I'm going to get religious here. It's almost like the Bible. There's one Bible, one book, and hundreds of different beliefs and religions off of the same book. And that's what happens. A lot of people want to interpret them certain ways, and they don't necessarily match. Your way of thinking doesn't necessarily mean exactly what the bylaws were intended to say. So now we got to go back. And trust me, I done bugged my national and international board to death on, hey, I'm going through this. How do I manage this? I'm going through that. Oh, man, listen, while I was managing that, this popped up. Now, how do I manage that? Right? And I'm sure all of us have been in that position where we've had to call our national or international board, and we lost Valerie.
Maybe lost Marinela.
Oh, Marilena. Okay, maybe she gets a call. That might happen. So we'll bring her back in as soon as she logs on. But yeah, no. So I'm glad to have you here, and maybe part of the stories and what we're going to talk about today helps you guys a little better. So let's get started. Bibi, you being our reporter, why don't you go ahead and tell us a little bit of your experience? Bibi, you a little bit of your experience as our reporter and what that's been to you. I mean, first of all, give me a little background on you. How long you've been with Lama? Of course, you're a dama. That means you ride your own. Maybe tell me. I'm gonna bring her back in real quick. There she is. Just tell me. Yeah, dama de Lama. That's right. So go ahead and tell me. Talk. Go ahead. I don't know you. Like, I just met you, and you want to tell me everything about you.
Well, I've been in Lama. I was in Lama a couple of years ago. Unfortunately, I had to leave because my father, my sister. But I came back. I've always been around Lama, whether I was a member or not. I supported everyone that are close to me, that I love, that always gave me the same love. I've been all the way to Jacksonville, to Orlando's chapter, down to Jackson Beach, been to Chicago, also I went to nationals last year. I didn't do it this year, but I went to Texas last year.
Dallas.
Yes, yeah. And I love the ride. Lama North always treated me like family, like I'm sister. Delvis and I known each other for about 9 years, give or take. Yeah. So, even Mark Dante, the national president, he's always inviting me, hey, Bibi, come back. Whenever you're ready to come back, you're welcome to come back. He's always told me, there's love here for you. We open doors, open arms with all the love. So I had no choice.
So whatever they
choice for me.
You didn't have a choice. So whatever they preached that one time and told you that Lama's this, Lama's that, that's exactly what it is.
To me, yes. I mean, it's always been family for me. They've always supported me 100%, even, going through whatever I went through with my dad. They were there for me 110%. So it goes more than just the bike world to me, personally.
Yeah, the bikes brought us together.
I'm sorry?
The bikes brought us together, but...
Yes, it's beyond the bike world to me. It's
absolutely.
Like, I literally, especially Delvis and Mark, because we've known each other for so many years, not excluding anyone else in the chapter, because I have love for everyone, but because we've known each other for so many years, every time I speak to them, at the end of our conversation, I always say, I love you. and I expect them to say it back. And if they don't, I'll repeat myself.
Well, it's supposed to, right? I mean, our international president, every time he speaks at any of the big events, he mentions this quote. He says, "We're about peace, love, harmony, and nonviolence," right? So that word love, right? And we can go back and know how there's not, according to, depending on your beliefs, the Christian belief says there's nothing bigger than love, right? So love overpowers all, and even when you just want to, but I still love you. You know what I mean? So, Bibi, so what's your? Oh, your ring next, George. Bibi, what's your? What made you want to get into this thing? Because for me, I'll tell you, I did radio some years back here in Michigan. I did actual radio. I had a show in the morning called El Bembe de la Mañana. And I had a 4-hour show from 6 to 10 a.m. And that was my morning food, right? And then, of course, the rest of the afternoon was producing. So that's why they found out that I did this. They offered me the position. I was like, yeah, I'll do this. I'll do this for fun. What got you into wanting to get a microphone and start broadcasting live desde el aniversario de Newark?
I personally love to take pictures. I'm always on Facebook going live regardless. So I saw a great opportunity when Albie and I were together and she was telling me about it. And then I spoke to Maria Elena. I spoke to
Albie might be here no more.
I'm sorry?
And she might be in the chat somewhere. I just haven't caught it.
Yeah, right? So I literally was like, yeah, I'd love to do it because I'm always taking pictures. I love to take pictures. It's the art of the pictures.
And you know what? We've heard this for years, right? That pictures tells 1,000 words, right? And let me tell you, you know, back then you needed to have a camera and take pictures, and then you had to drop off the film at the pharmacy or CVS or Walgreens or whatever pharmacy you had. You had to wait a week, and then they got fancy when they went to the 1 hour to developing. They got fancy then. I just aged myself. But and now we could just literally snap a picture and 2 seconds later or even go live and share what we're going through with the world. And I think that's helped our organization a lot, and of course Lama Station a lot, being able to do something like what we're doing right now. I mean, 90% of the people who's watching us right now are watching us through Facebook, and then of course some from YouTube. But so you obviously you're not camera shy. Here you are. Here you are, and man, glad to have you on the team. You obviously do an excellent job on the team. So let me get going. George, let me get with you real quick. What got you or made you want to get into Lama Station? So tell us first about you and your history with how you became Lama, and then tell us about how you got with Lama Station.
Sure, you got a few hours. No, I mean, I started off in media in my youth, and then something happened, and I was in the military, and then something happened, and then I had to go to a vocation, and something just keeps happening, and I keep reinventing myself. You know, moving from one side of the country to the other was a bit of a toll, but it was the best thing for the family, and family is number one. I love photography, always have. You can't really see them, but I got these. Where are they? Over here, ding, ding, ding. I got pictures on the walls. They're all self-made. You know, I joined HOG. I've been a member of the Goldwing Road Riders Association, Northern Stars, the Canadian Motorcycle Cruisers. But it wasn't until getting to the HOGs that I got that brotherly, sisterly love, if you will. You know what I mean? It was completely different, you know. It wasn't cold, it wasn't calloused, it was, you know, everybody's hugging and kissing, and it's a whoo-hoo, I found something here, right? But I knew the VP of our chapter. His name's Bong. He's a great guy, great family. I think his daughter at 21, she's the youngest member right now. She's just getting her probate soon. We're supposed to switch to probate. So I have photography. I like media. Awesome. And Bong asked me, you know, come on, you got to come. You know, we're like one big family and everything. And, you know, I'm a consultant by vocation. I ask a shitload of questions, and, you know, and things started to click, right? I like this, I like that. Oh, I didn't like that. And we're finding out this. And I'm sure our president, Joe, he's probably watching, and he's there. I want to, George. And I ask a lot of questions, right? You know, nothing's ever status quo. If it is, you got to challenge it.
You need to want to talk to do this.
Yeah, and so I enjoy it, and I do
Let's keep
talk.
it going.
I
Hashtag
do
Lama
seminars,
North.
I do training. You know, I do all kinds of stuff. And so that led to being a member of Lama and getting my P, and
Let's keep it going.
and then it's like,
Hashtag Lama North.
geez, we want to build a new Facebook page. Really?
So there you go. You jumped in on that.
Boom. Jumped into there. I did that, and then a couple months ago, we got a really interesting. You've probably seen the videos, the little video clips I made, little introductions. There's a group here in Canada called the Canadian Motorcycle Tourism Association, and they're trying, due to COVID and the lack of, cross-border visitors and cross-border bikers, cross-border campers, you name it. There's just a big hole, and everybody knows about Calgary, with the Banff and Lake Louise and the mountains, and you go a little bit more north, you get to Jasper, you get a little bit more deeper mountains, but we goes like
we gotta go to Canada.
We go right up there, and it's all in our province, right? So they said, listen, you want to represent Lama and come and see what the north is really like. And we had a videographer come along with us, and we had a historian come along. We had a tour bus operator. We had the Canadian Motorcycle Association, who is also a veteran specialist in building memorials and everything like that. So we went to museums and war memorials and biker bars, and it was just incredible.
So pretty much you fell in love with this madness. Now you've been a biker, but you fell in love with this with Lama, I'm assuming. Because I believe on your back, does Canada have international on the top rocker?
Yes.
Okay. So on your back, and in the front, I mean that international patch, proves that we have no borders. Right? When we have that rocket at the top that says international, with the little Lama word over the top, Lama International, and then that patch in front that says Lama International, that has no borders. And man, listen, I was checking out pictures and stuff that Mr. Nieves was posting, and I got jealous because I've only been to Canada. I'm from Detroit, and Detroit is the only U.S. city that is north of Canada, because Windsor, Canada is actually south of us, the way it kind of fits. So we actually have to take the bridge south to get to Windsor, Canada here in Ontario. And that's the only place I've been in Canada. I'll lie. I've drove through but never stopped to go to Buffalo. I would drive to Canada and save like 3 hours, right? That's it. But that was it, right? So and then also, there's so much country out there that we have not seen, and I thank you now for sharing that with the Lama universe. Absolutely, man. We'd love to keep you doing exactly that, man. Because if we can't make it there anytime soon, at least we can live vicariously through your pictures and your videos and your events. Only problem is, just like we do, we got a shorter season. All right, all of us up here in the north side of the country, or north side of the hemisphere, so we got a shorter season. So we got to make it happen while we can. So let me get with Valerie. Go ahead and tell me something about you.
Well, I've been with Lama Newark for 6 years. I became a Dama 2.5 years ago.
Okay.
I ride a Can-Am.
So you weren't riding, and all of a sudden you were like, I'm gonna ride.
Correct.
After almost 4 years in the chapter.
Correct.
Were you a spousal? Were you an associate?
I was a spousal.
Okay, so you was a spousal. And all of a sudden you were like, I don't want to ride on the back of his bike no more.
Correct.
Same story here with my wife. 20 years she rode on the back of my bike. And we got into Lama, and she started seeing all these amazing ladies putting these miles, and she was like, man, I can do that too. Awesome. Go ahead, carry on.
And then when I became a Dama, the secretary position became open. So I was secretary for probably about 6 or 9 months. And then after that, I became treasurer. Wow. So I've been treasurer now for about 2 years.
So you've been working very, very hard, and that's amazing. So how did you guys end up in Lama? I know you were a spousal, but how did you guys end up in Lama?
Mark. From Mark.
Our national president?
Our national president, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Cool. So he
And
just
you
said,
know
"Hey,"
what? It's true what he said. You're friends, and then all of a sudden you have another family.
and you know what? It speaks volumes. Wow, guys, people ain't stopping.
Love
No,
it.
they're not stopping with the messages over here.
Keep it
That's all.
coming. Love
Let
it.
me give him look at that. Lama Brick City,
Bring it on. Love it.
Bingo Style, Jack's Beach Tent House. Let's give them a couple of shout outs because they're piling up on me. Lisette, Lama Newark is here. Who else? Lama Queens is in the house. Everything put it like 100 times. Lama Baltimore. Yeah, Goonie. He needed to make sure that I put him on there.
Much love.
Nice work. What a beautiful and handsome board. Queen B, Lama Newark, showing some love. My God, man, you guys are really making me happy today, man. Look at Lama Newark. Can't wait to see you in a few weeks.
Mr. Mike Hernandez, love you.
Look at this, Marianela. What's up?
Hey.
Now they're talking to you guys. What's up, Prez? Pacheco, hola, Lama Newark. I'm telling you. Hey, shout out español. Saludos, Lama Mexico, capítulo Salamanca. En sintonía. So shout outs to Lama Mexico chapter in Salamanca. So thank you for having you here. Poconos is in the house. What does it say here? Alex Borrero. It says he doesn't steal banners like Albie. I am. Baby, I'm. They took my flag at National.
I heard about that.
I no longer have a Lama Station flag.
MIA. It's in somebody's garage.
Well, you know what's awesome? I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I get so busy. I take it with me to all the events. I do, but I get so busy because I have to be in front of the camera. I have to, broadcast what's happening live as it's happening. Here's the national board giving an award to the president of the year. So here I am, and now Mr. So just won president of the year. So I don't have time to enjoy the flag. So this time I was like, to actually use it. So we had the joke about stealing the flag anyways, and it actually is being put to use. I've actually seen it since national in 2 events already. So hey, let the flag fly. That's cool, So yeah.
They stole it from her in DC, but she got it back.
Yeah, they did. I saw. Was it Alexi?
Yeah.
Yeah, I see. That's awesome. Jack's Beach is in the house. There we go. So somebody asked, I don't know who it was. It says, when is the Lama Newark anniversary? Danford from Lama Austin. And it is the 20th, right?
Saturday, August 20th.
There you go, the 20th.
August 20th. From
Awesome. So we're definitely going to talk about this in just a second. We're going to get into the weeds. I'm going to talk to, what do we got? Roberto, what's going on, man? Talk to me.
What's going on? I joined the Lama about 3 years ago now. It's coming up close. Looking for the same thing everyone else was looking for. I was looking for people to ride with, a brotherhood, sisterhood. And I tell you what, I found a lot more than that when I joined. It's been great so far.
Well,
started doing MTO about 6 months in after I joined.
Oh.
And, so aside from all the hard work, but it's worth it. It's worth it.
Absolutely.
Rides, getting everybody's information, getting to know a lot of people better. And I can't complain, man. It's been great since.
Man, keeping track. As we get new members, you got to get their pictures and get their mileage and do all of that. And end of the year, man, you really get busy that month of December. You really get busy making sure you get you got to go. We in Detroit, I've asked our national MTO, and what we do is November 30th is our deadline, right? So we'll go around and collect all the pictures November 30th. And that's it. You're done. If you happen to ride, because I've rode here in December, so if you happen to ride anything in December, well, that's going to count towards your next year's miles, right? We'll shut it off in November 30th. That way, it gives us that 30-day window to be able to do the report correct, send it. I know listen, as Prez, and just like in the military, they teach you learn the job of the man above you, learn the job of the man below you. And I have sat down with my MTO more times than I would love to, just to make sure that our, report is that we didn't miss anything, we didn't miss anybody, that the numbers look right, the mileage look right. Because the last thing I want is Mr. Roberto Santiago sending it back to me. So, and he will. He is very, very thorough on what he does. So very good. Poinciana's in the house. Check it out. There goes your flag, Poinciana. Let me see. Austin, Texas is in the house. My cousin. Oh, yeah, she's my cousin. And Dama in Austin. Brunilda Salceda from Perth Amboy is in the house. Oh, no, they're talking to each other. Let's keep it going, says BB. That's right. Keep those messages going. Oh my God! This thing just updated, and I added me like 130 messages.
Nice.
Wow! Check it out. Alex Woodard says I was also a member of the GWRRA. What does that stand for again, George?
Gold Wing Road Riders Association.
That's right, because he is a gold winger. That's right. Alex is.
You know what? I had more problem with that thing than I did with either of my Harleys.
Don't tell him that. He'll think you're making stories up. Wait for his comments as I bring them up. Wait.
I had a Yamaha when I first moved to Alberta in 2004. I eventually went back into cruising, and I got myself a Yamaha V-Star 1300, and I customized it. Corbin, pipes, you name it.
Nice.
I actually had a guy drop from a parachute at an intersection ahead of me because he saw me from upstairs, and he wanted to see what kind of bike is that, and he came down. He ended up buying it, but I told him I got one problem with this thing. He said, "Why? There's so much vacuum that the tank keeps sucking together, right?
Gas,
denting." And
it is Lama Canada rocks. Elisa Pacheco sends us some hearts. Jose Pacheco sends us some hearts. Man, you guys are really going to town. Brian Manda Lama Newark, hashtag Lama Newark. Sulma Lama Newark Wepa. Man. Who's this? Tell me about this person. I haven't talked to Marianela. Talk to me.
Oh, hi. I've been with Lama Newark 5 years. I started out as a hobby, I say. My kids grew up, and I wanted something to do, and I always wanted to ride. And I took the motorcycle license. I didn't have a bike yet. I actually emailed Lama Newark, and at that time, Mark was the first person that reached out to me, and I went down to a meeting, and I loved the vibe. And from there, it was history. I just
fell in love with it, huh?
Fell in love with the riding. Didn't know much. One of the members from Lama Newark took me under his wing and taught me everything that he knew. I thank him a lot for that. I am, learning each day. I had the opportunity to do the Dama rides and part of the Lady Chicago Dama ride.
Oh, you did that? Nice. I believe they went to Milwaukee, didn't they?
Mm-hmm. To Chicago.
Yeah, when it was the Dama ride in Chicago, they went all the way up to Milwaukee and then came back down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Started it with the Fabulous Six when we went down to Arizona.
Were you part of that?
Yes.
So we talked about you guys here. Yeah, I remember that. You all left from New Jersey, East Coast area, all the way to the Grand Canyon.
During the pandemic, we took it down there.
Correct. Yeah, we had we actually were following you guys through the show. Yeah, man, that was amazing. And let me tell you, man, I again go back. I love. I think one of the more favorite parts of this organization for me is that we treat our ladies just at par. That you guys, there's no subserviency. You're not beneath anybody. You're not. I mean, it is just, to me, it's amazing. Because I'm going to tell you, and I tell all the damas that I see, and any lady that I see, I'm like, look, you could watch 100 biker dudes go down the road, and you're like, yeah, a bunch of bikes. But then you see ladies, and it's like, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I don't know what it is about watching ladies, and again, it has nothing to do with being sexual or anything. No, it's just the fact that it's eye catching. It is a head turner to see these ladies riding. And I'm gonna tell you, when I saw you guys ride here in Chicago, when I watched the ride that they did over in Florida, it's amazing to see these ladies, ride their own, and not only ride their own, because anybody can learn to ride a bike, and anybody can go down the street to a bar. Right, but to see you guys go cross country, and not only to do that, but to also be road captains and lead rides, and take the initiative. That is, hats off to these damas. And before we keep going, damas, Our damas are the best. So what are we gonna say today about our damas? We need a hashtag. Somebody come up with one real quick. Let's see.
Well, here's what I'll say about the two damas that we have in here. Both of them have over 10,000 miles completed.
Look at that.
Both have 10,000 mile patches. And our Vice President Marinela is also known as the Queen of the North because she had the most miles of any dama a couple of years ago. I think it was like almost 20,000 miles in 1 year.
So
Our damas ride.
that's what's up. Look at that. Damas de Lama Rock. I like that one, Danforth. Damas de Lama Rock. That's right. Hashtag Damas de Lama Rock. Come on, let me hear that. Damas de Lama Rock. Look.
Not only that, but Marilena and I also have the iron butt. Marilena and I actually rode to Lama Jack's Beach and did it in less than 21 hours.
What is that for you guys? What is that, about 1,200 miles? 1,200 miles? Or is it more?
And so is Val. Val has an iron butt too.
That's what I mean. But is that like a 1,100 miles, 1,200 miles? I think.
In 24 hours, yeah.
No, I know the iron butt. You got to do 1,000 in 24 hours. But I'm asking you, how many miles was it from Newark to Jacksonville?
We passed that Jacksonville, so we had to do
it was about 1,100 miles. I think they did about.
We had to pass it to get the 1,000.
Gotcha.
We did it in 22 hours straight through.
Nice. I mean, that's a feat in itself. Listen, I've done them, and man, man.
We also did it to Branson.
And I've done it on. Listen, I'm lazy. I got a Road Glide Limited with backrest, heated seat, heated grips, and I'm still like, ugh. So, hats off to you ladies. I mean, hats off to you ladies. Yeah, listen, I'm getting old. I got the geezer glide. Call it what you want. Yes.
You know what's really cool is when we had an anniversary where Miriam came down, Isla, from Florida on a Sportster with two little side bags.
Listen. You were thinking from Florida to you. No. They had already gone from Florida down to Mexico. They had done Durango, Mazatlan. Yeah. Then they went over to Arizona to help open the Phoenix chapter to make it official. And then they came up to Branson, then up to you guys. So she's been our champion several times, our international champion on the ladies several times. And yes, on a Sportster.
Yeah, I'm glad she didn't steal our flag. But you know what? It's funny because we had some young ladies in the club. You know, they're daughters of the VP. We had some other gals that are coming in, and there's Brian and Lang. She's a dama, and they got the P patch directly from Mario.
Wow!
But I tell you, at the anniversary dinner, it was something else. We were allowed to bring some friends, introduce them to Lama and let them see, and they were very intrigued, being, in their 50s, being first-time riders, not even with their full license yet. They're just, we're shadow riding them around everywhere. And I introduced them to Zamari and to Miriam and to Lou, and the stories just coming in. You just see their eyes getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and the hearts are going, and it must have really, the two gals that weren't members that came in, it must have really increased their enthusiasm, because I've been following them on Facebook last couple of days. They went into the mountains, they went down across the border into Montana, they did the highway to the sun.
It's like when I joined, I've been riding for years. I've been a biker for over 20 years, riding around the world. Everywhere I went, if I went outside of the country, I would, I'll rent a bike, in different countries and try to ride. But since I started riding with Lama, the rides are different. I don't know what it is. The rides are different, and I'm not saying they're better or worse. They're just different. There's just something about them that I want to do the next. Like right now, listen, I go to Chicago with my eyes closed. It's about 300 miles. So I go to Chicago with my eyes closed. But I'm looking forward to do Chicago in a couple of weeks to go to Cicero. There's something about that like, and to us, it's literally I-94 straight. Like, get off one time, put some gas, and get back on.
I thought you were going to say, excited to go to Newark. It's like.
So how far is Newark from here? What,
really far. Really far. Really far.
As long as there's freeways, we're good, man. As long as there's highways.
10 hours, 12 hours.
Is it? No, is it really? No.
11 and a half.
12 hours. 10
How
to 12 hours.
far are you from Poconos?
An hour.
An hour and a half.
No, then it's 9 hours for me.
Oh, for you?
Oh, wait.
Yeah, 'cause it takes me 7.5, 8 hours to, depending on stops and depending who I'm going with it. So, yeah, it's
If you roll over 22 hours, this is around the corner for you.
no, no.
Exactly.
So what you guys are saying is,
I'll see you soon.
You gotta come get your coin.
I got you guys here for a reason, and I'm gonna get with Prez. Prez, go ahead and tell me about this right here, brother.
So it's again our 25th anniversary trophy event. It's going to be held at Temple Rock Church. That we always have this bike blessing for the last 2 years in affiliation with a local church in the North Ward of Newark, where there happens to be, a good majority of Latinos. And they offered us not only their lot, but they also offered to close the street in that area so we can have our event. This
Block
is
party?
A block party. It's going to be a block party. We're closing off the street.
Hats off, baby.
We're gonna have vendors galore. We're gonna have a great local band. We have DJ Prez Taino, not to be confused with you, my friend. Who used to be a member of Lama Newark as well. He's a nationally known DJ. He's gonna take care of the DJing. Like I said, we're gonna have vendors and we're closing off the street. I mean, everybody's pretty excited about it. The church is excited. The local businesses in the areas, they're aware that we're going to have this. They're kind of excited about it. They're going to participate in small ways as well. So we're looking forward to the event. It's August 20th from 2 to 8. The only thing that could stop us at this point is Mother Nature. If Mother Nature rains down on us, it may not be the best thing, but we all have our fingers crossed and hoping for a great sunny day as we've had in the past few years, right? That's the one issue that we could possibly have, but other than that, everybody's
the fact that it's a block party and it's outdoors, I mean, that's always that possibility. But maybe instead of sunny, maybe just a little cloud overcast. So it's
a little shade.
Yeah, so
a little shade. We're gonna have a lot of chairs and tents for people to sit down and relax. If it does get a little too hot, we have a little shaded area as well, so everybody can just kind of hang out.
And I thought I saw on there live music,
Swing Combo. This is a very well-known band throughout the tri-state area. They're based out of Newark, New Jersey. They have their own album. You're more than welcome to text me or send me a message. I'll send you their live music. They have great original music. It's salsa, of course, salsa and merengue that they'll be playing. And like I said, we're going to have our DJ, Prez Taino, who's going to mix all kinds of music as well throughout the entire day. So it's going to be a great event. We're really looking forward to it. And it's our 25th anniversary. So it has to be big. It has to be big.
Read this, because I want evidence if I do go.
There you go.
There you go. You got your hotel room.
Por si acaso.
He's got you taken care of. He's got you.
Not gonna lie to you guys. The only thing that may happen, again, let's see what it looks like schedule wise. Saturday, I know it's a go for me. I don't have a problem with Saturday. The problem is if you guys' event starts at what, noon? You say
2 o'clock.
2 o'clock. So 2 to 8 p.m. So if I cannot leave on Friday, then I'd have to leave super early on Saturday. And depending on, again, family stuff. If I have to I keep my son, then I might have to, instead of.
In case you wanted to know, it's 473 miles from Detroit.
I know that's. I'm not. Oh, you looked it up.
I looked it up.
You went to travel math.
We also have a meet and greet on Friday. Our meet and greet is Friday.
That's what I'm saying. Let me see what my schedule looks like, and if my schedule allows, I'm depending on the family gathering here, the family scenario, I may or may not be able to ride, but I'm pretty sure we might. At the Saturday, the fact that it starts in the afternoon, that means I got to leave here like at 5 in the morning, put me there about 1-ish, 2-ish, just about as the event starting. So I may. And they got my hotel. Y'all seen that? Where's that at? Because I'm gonna put it on there again.
He's a member of Lama Newark. He's got a hotel room.
ahí está. If I hold them to it, y'all better.
He said he'd take
you know what? I got your first drink.
Well, you're in luck because Taino does not drink.
Oh, I got you some coffee then.
Water. I would down some water at a party. Because you guys know me on the mic. I'm always hyping and loud and screaming and yelling, and I get thirsty. So, man, well, looking forward to celebrating 25 years. 25 years in Newark, New Jersey. Wow. That is a feat. I've never really hung out in Newark. I've been in New Jersey. I've actually hung out in Perth Amboy. Had some friends out there years back, and not in Newark. Not in Newark. So
Newark is a very big city. It's broken up into 5 wards, right? And the North Ward tends to be more Latinos, more Hispanics. I mean, it's growing throughout the city, but that tends to be the area.
And that's where you guys are at. That's where most of you guys
are based out of, right? We're based out of that area, but we have members all over.
Sure.
All over Newark. We have members all over the state. Quite frankly, they just kind of like the vibe of Newark. So some guys, we have a guy who rides 2 hours, and he passes probably 3 or 4 other New Jersey chapters.
Yeah. And we see the same thing in Chicago and the same thing in Florida, right? Where we have multiple chapters, and they love the vibe, the city, the rides.
Mm-hmm.
So that's awesome, man. That's awesome. So 25 years, trophy party, live music. I have to ask this. That's it. What was that again? You better said we're gonna talk about that because y'all know Taino's a foodie. No matter what, if I go to a party, y'all better have good food. Last time I went to a party with Albi, she did not bring me alcapurrias.
Wow.
So yeah, no, I'm gonna throw her.
We try to do things differently. Our food last year was very, very well received. We're gonna do the same thing again this year.
Yoli puts on here what she said. Let me see. Hold on. Here we go. She says, "You gotta come now. They got your hotel." And then Albi puts no alcapurrias for you. My God. Wow, what an awesome chance to have you guys here. You know what? I can't wait till maybe we can even have an international rally in Canada.
That'd be awesome.
That'd be awesome, man, right? That'd be awesome. Can't wait to have something like that. Look, Elizabeth says, "Hola, Marianela."
Hola.
That's your people.
Liz.
Showing you guys love. Okay, so listen, they're snitching on me, okay? No, let me explain to you. No, let me explain to you. I will have an occasional drink. Not that I'm solid no drink, right? I'll have an occasional drink. But this old joke started, and the reason she knows so much is because we were in Tampa, and as you guys know, they do the Fireball extravaganza where Prez stands with the Fireball gallon. So because of COVID, we were just coming out of COVID, and we were not doing the bottle, to people's, to waterfalls in his mouth. We were doing the little cups, right? So all of a sudden, Albi goes, I'm on the mic, I'm hyping it up, blah, blah, blah. And my Albi goes, "Oh, here's your shot." And I just open my mouth, and she starts pouring it. Next thing you know, like 6 other damas. So, and it was a little chilly, so I had taken my leather with me. And I go back to the bike, and I put my leather on, and I zip it up, and I look at I'm like, "We need to dance." She's like, "Why?" I said, "I need to sober up. I need to sweat this out. I need to sober up because I'm riding." I was like, "I need to sober up." So that's the joke about me drinking Fireball. I'll have a drink or so with you, but no, I'm not a super drinker. My wife does that. She does that part for me.
She'll drink with both of you.
Oh, she'll party with you. She'll party to the point where I'll be like, "All right, time to go home." She'll party with y'all. She had her birthday at Lama Northwest, and thanks to my sister BJ, I was like, "BJ, man, it's kind of early," and she's happy. And no, she partied and enjoyed her birthday to the max. Thanks to Lama Northwest for hosting us when she was out there. But yeah, so if I don't take the drink, she'll gladly take it. She puts because that's exactly how it happened. Amazing Lama Newark, says Sulma Cabrera. So man, glad to have you guys here. George, glad to have you here. Can't wait to continue to see more stuff coming from Lama Edmonton, Canada. And I want to know more about it. I want to see it. I really do. It's like our friend Jerry Hag from Germany. Man, I follow him, and he puts so much from Germany that I'm like, okay, man, I got to retire soon because I got so much more on my bucket list. And I think that's what Lama's doing, right? Like, it makes you want to go to all these places. Like right now, next year's international rally is going to be in Nicaragua, right? I've never been there. I never even thought about what is in Nicaragua, right? Because it's not like Punta Cana, it's not like Belize, it's not like you don't hear much about it, But now I want to know. Now I want to go to see what's in Nicaragua. I want to ride there.
Right? We're going to find out one way or the other.
Even to just say, I've rode there.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, I've rode there. Somebody goes, "Yeah, I'm from Nicaragua." "Oh, well, listen, I remember riding through these roads. Oh, you know it? Yeah, man, I took a trip out that road." Just to say that, right? like I said, Canada, I've rode, but it's like over the border here. I'm like literally 5 minutes to Canada, over the border to go to a casino or to go to a club, and then because in Canada, I don't know where it is in your province, but here in Windsor, Ontario, you only needed to be 19 to drink.
Wow.
So yeah,
It's 18.
Oh, it's 18. Yeah, so at 19, we used to go over here from Detroit because we couldn't drink here until 21. So we'd go drink.
I get that one. I was in Hawaii in 2018 during the no, that was the missile alert. First time my son turned 18 in Kona, and we told him, your first drink is with us. We're gonna go to a bar. We're gonna buy you your first legal drink. And he wakes up February 17. He's all frilled out, and he's there. I can't wait to go. I can't wait to go. And I said, "Well, we can't." He goes, "Why not?" He goes, "It's 21 here." Oh, and then he looks at me and he goes,
"Got to go back home." Delvis, what is Zuma talking about here? It says,
tell us about the scholarship. So, at the end of the day, thank you, Zuma. At the end of the day, it is a fundraiser for a scholarship. Our former president, Galo Proano, unfortunately passed away. Due to stomach cancer, April 7th of this past year. And what we're doing is we're raising money, as much money as we possibly can to have and to sustain a scholarship for a student in the Newark public school system. And we're calling it the Galo Proano Memorial Scholarship Fund. So a lot of the money that we'll be raising, that we'll be making as a result of our event is actually going to go again to create and to sustain that scholarship for years.
Wow.
So your $15 Newark donation is not only going to take care of our expenses, but it's going to really help another student in the city of Newark this next year and hopefully beyond.
And my God, does that speak volumes, right? We did the same thing for our not a scholarship. We were in our anniversary, right? We had a fundraiser for autism awareness, right?
We typically done, every year we typically do some type of good service, some type of organization. We've done it for battered women's, we've done it for autism, we've done it for Wounded Warrior. This time it's a little bit more sentimental, right? Because it's for one of ours. Who lost his life to stomach cancer, and we want to just continue to memorialize him and remember him every year, every day, if you will. But this will keep us fresh in our minds every year.
This speaks volumes about what Lama is, and on top of it, it continues to solidify what we preach. When we bring somebody new, like when George came on board, when Marianela came on board, when Bibi came on board, right? You guys, they say they do this, but then we actually continue to do it and continue to work not only for our community. I watched, I forget which chapter it was. It was a New York chapter that was out there ringing the bell in the middle of cold weather for Christmas for the, was that you guys?
It may have been. It may have been.
I can't remember what I just reported for so many chapters here. They were ringing the bell. It was a Northeast chapter, and they were just I want to say it was Holyoke. Maybe it was Holyoke. They were ringing the bell and cold. I mean, freezing, snow falling, and they were out there, ringing the bell to because the Salvation Army did not have enough bell ringers for the season, and they were out there and helping and trying to raise funds for people who need. I mean, just simple stuff like that. I mean, it took a Saturday. Yeah, it was Holyoke. Evelyn said yes, it was Holyoke. So it speaks volumes, right? When we take time, because a lot of people, they look at us and we may look a little rough and tough because we wear leathers and got these crazy bandanas and a bunch of patches on your vest, and we may not look as approachable as we actually are. Once they get to know us, we're like, if somebody who doesn't know us. Let me quick story. My wife, when we first came on board, my wife and I, we were all as a group riding to get tacos, and the girls went into, there was a taco truck here, but they don't sell drinks because they're in the parking lot of a convenience store. So you got to get the drinks from the store. So they go in to get the drinks, and some ladies on the other aisle say loud enough to where my wife can hear. It goes, "Man, we can't mess with them ladies. Them biker chicks are dangerous." And she comes back and tells me the story just giggling, and I'm like, well, that's because they see what they see on media, right, on TV and on shows and Hollywood, right? But they don't know who really are. But then once we preach to people, hey, man, this is what we're about, and then we end up showing back, hey, this is what we're about, doing fundraisers, doing scholarships. I mean, Poconos does his name, it's Caraballo. What's his name? Albie, help me here. I'm sorry, I forgot your son's name.
Jovi.
Jovi.
Jovi. Yeah, the Jovi ride. You know, it says Val is very dangerous, Raul says. You know, and the Jovi Caraballo ride, you know, and there you go. Thank you, Albi. You know, and that speaks volumes, right? Because we're giving it right back to the community, and that's what we are really about. I mean, listen, it's a hobby for us. I mean, we do this for fun, right? And on top of it, we take our personal time not only to do reports and take pictures and videos, but to actually give back to our community and show them that we're not what that Hollywood TV show every Tuesday at 7 p.m. says.
You're absolutely right. Community service really kind of helps eliminate the stigma of who we are and what we're about. And when they see us handing out book bags and toys for kids around Christmas and walking into a battered women's shelter or whatever, it kind of just erases everything that they think a biker group is about.
They'll just about changing tires.
Oh yeah, we were on our way to Branson, Missouri, and we were at a gas station. This poor woman came in her rental car and she had a flat tire, and I just kind of looked at her and I was like, you got a flat, you're not getting anywhere. She was like, yeah, I don't know what to do. What did we do? We opened up her trunk.
We got you.
We got we got it. We took care of it. We took that, put the spear on there, put the donuts. That'll get you $60 back to the rental place.
And let me tell you, I've seen this happen to me in 25 years of me writing. I've had the chance where I'm writing and for no reason, just because I'm not going fast enough, somebody will pass me over and flip me the bird or something, right? And I'm like, because I'm a biker. I mean, I'll pay plates just like you. My license plate to my insurance plate just like you. But okay, whatever. But then you go ahead and do something like that, and I promise you that lady's gonna tell 20 people.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, she took pictures.
Crazy looking guy.
Yeah, she was like, "Oh my God, you guys are so awesome! You guys are so great."
And I bet you she'll tell 20 people, and now everybody who don't saw it on her social media, oh my God, these tough and rough looking bikers, you know, that put my tire on for me. They're actually nice, right? And to be able to swap this stigma that unfortunately media and some organizations that are not as community friendly, you know, they do their thing, they do their business, and that's it. So have given us a bad name, but listen, I think that's why I love Lama, right? I love the philosophy of Lama. Peace, love, harmony, nonviolence. I just love what we do here. And I think from people who have been around as long as, for example, Mr. Nieves himself, or new members like Mr. George, who are just coming into the family, I think you will find, and anybody watching or checking this video out, whether it's now live or later on, when you watch it on Lama Station, Facebook, or YouTube, you know, check us out. Come check us out. Ask a question. You know, just come hang out. Come out one day. You know what? If you're in the Newark area, go check out this party. It's a block party. Go out there and you know, share some food with us, have a drink, ask all the questions you want. You know, ask all the questions you want. I had a member here that joined me. He says, "Hey man, I'm joining, but all I have is a 250." I said, "Man, listen, I'm not gonna." He had a Rebel 250. I said, "Well, I can give you your P, but I'm gonna make you can't get nothing after that until you move up." Well, it happened to be that he entered in November, right? So come March, when we first started, he took it right here in my driveway. He took it outside the studio here, and he took it and he went up and down the driveway, up and down the driveway. The third day, he was gone. And a week later, he came back with a Yamaha 1100. A week later, he came back with a Yamaha 1100. Yep. So, you know, he immediately, no, I want to promote. I want to move. And now I can ride. Now, like the whole winter season, he couldn't do much, right? I bet you he was itching the whole winter season from November when he put his application in all the way to March. But he jumped on and you know, yeah, man, he's a solid member. He's making the events, making the rides. Made his first long ride about a week or so. Well, it wasn't too long of a ride, but he made the longest ride he's ever made, roughly about 120. You know, so yeah, he was.
We get that.
He was super excited. He was super excited about that, and that gets into your blood. I know it got in mine. I promise you that. Evelyn, look, she's still promoted, man. What is she saying here?
Party time.
August 20th. And then 25th anniversary of Lama, New York. Guys, what is it saying? Winter? What's winter? Look at Pocono. Look, what's winter? Lama Pocono rode on New Year's Day. I rode on New Year's Day here. But then January 1st, we ended up with 6 inches of snow, and yeah, that was like literally. I saw the weather and I was like, "What? It's 48? Let's go!" And you know what? Where's my Florida people here? Is any of my Florida people still on the chat? Because I've been to Florida when it was 53, and they were like, "Man, it's freezing, man." I'm like, "Man, that's like beautiful weather for us." I'm messing with my Florida people.
Try minus 40.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I rode. I think it was 16, 17. It was the coldest I've rode.
19 degrees.
19. Yeah. Leather up, man. Leather up. I'm messing with my Florida people. Just because I'm hating on them because they get to ride more than we do.
That's what they say at 60. At 60 degrees, I'm like, leather up, man, leather up. It's
yeah,
cold.
leather up at 60. I'm like, well, no, man, I don't leather up until it's below freezing. Look, Jackson Beach is in the house. I'm messing with them. Well, guys, thank you guys for putting up with me. I know it's obviously 9 o'clock, 9:10, and I know a lot of us got to go to work in the morning, so I don't want to keep you guys here any longer. Love chatting with you guys. Lama Newark, August 20th, their 25th anniversary. Starts at 2 p.m. to 8 p.m. block party, so you can't miss it. Thanks to the board that is here. Thanks to Lama Edmonton, Mr. George, H, a.k.a. George, in-house for the stories. George, let's bring you back again in a couple of weeks, but let's see if you can get a couple more of your brothers, and we'll do the same thing, and maybe we'll bring somebody from the South. I haven't had anybody from the Southern chapters like Texas, Dallas, Texas, something like that. Maybe I'll bring them on. I'll send them an invite.
I actually want to thank you for bringing us on board live today. We really do appreciate it. Absolutely. We love the Lama love.
Tracy from Jack's Beach says, I rode at 43. Ooh. Campanita. I'm messing with you, Tracy. Much love to you. You need to come up here. Mr. Gringo himself came up here to visit the studio in the week before Christmas. And of course we didn't ride, so I took him in the car to go sightseeing or whatever. And we get out the car, take some pictures, right back in the car. Hey, keep it running, man. Keep it running. You guys are too cold. So next time I come to Detroit, it better be warm. So thank you guys. She said, congratulate. That's right. Congratulations to Lama Jack's Beach. They had a bunch of they had quite a couple championship trophies at the national events. Congratulations to them. So Tracy gets cold in the summer. Oh, Mike says Tracy gets cold in the summer. People are like that. Some people are like that.
Congratulations, Mark Hernandez.
That's right. Congratulations to that's him. Yeah, congratulations to you guys on all your achievements down there in Lama Newark. Thank you guys. Thank you. I'm gonna go talk to the wife. Baby, I'm gonna get with you probably in the next 30 minutes or so. Let me talk to the wife, see what the schedule's looking like, and see what we can manage. And I'll let you know. I'll confirm. And if I confirm,
the room's ready. The room's ready.
It's ready for you.
The room's ready.
I don't mind paying for it, but if you're willing to do it, I mean, I'd buy him a drink.
I'm just looking forward to seeing everybody and
5 championship trophies for Jack's Beach. So congratulations to them. Absolutely. Maybe I need to bring all those champions one day on here, right? Bring all of them and get their stories of all these rides. Maybe I'll do that. I'm actually enjoying this because a lot of times it's just me talking to myself.
You answer yourself too?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
That's a problem.
My other me is smarter than me, so I get advice from me. Thank you guys. Love you guys. Thank you for being here.
Thank you.
For having us.
We'll see you guys.
Really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Don't forget, guys, Lama Jack's not Jack's Beach, Lama Newark, August 20th.
Lama Newark.
I was just reading the Lama Jack's Beach message. Lama Newark, August 20th at 2 p.m. With that being said, guys, when I say this is how we ride, everybody go like this, all right? With that being said, we'll see you guys next Monday, 8 p.m. We're changing the time for 8 p.m. Don't forget, guys, this is who we are, this is how we live, and this is how we ride. We'll see you guys next Monday.
Association, put your hands up, make some noise for your boy. Kenny Black, the music machine. What up, Rob? DJ Rala, Lama. You already know Mr. Northeast is in the building. Let's go, Lama. What? Put them hands up. I wanna see L's in the air right now. Put your L's up. Lama Worldwide.